Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to tackle a crucial topic that can be a real lifesaver for web developers, restoring your website's PHP configuration. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, we've all been there. You make a change to your PHP settings, and suddenly your website is throwing errors left and right. Or maybe you've inherited a project from someone else and have no idea what the original PHP setup was. Well, whatever the reason, being able to restore your PHP configuration can be a huge time saver and stress reducer. In this video, we'll walk through the steps to restore your website's PHP configuration, covering the essential concepts and best practices you need to know. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to recover from common PHP misconfigurations and get your website back up and running smoothly. So, let's dive right in. Restoring your PHP configuration typically involves a few key steps. First, it's essential to identify what specifically has gone wrong with your PHP setup. Are you getting error messages? Is your website not loading at all? Or are certain features not working as expected? Once you have an idea of the problem, you can start troubleshooting. One common approach is to compare your current PHP settings with a known good configuration. This could be a backup of your previous settings or even a default setup provided by your web host. By comparing these two configurations side by side, you should be able to spot any discrepancies that might be causing the issue. Another critical aspect to consider is the version of PHP you're running. Are you using an outdated version that's no longer supported? Or maybe you've recently upgraded to a newer version, but your website isn't compatible with it. Knowing the ins and outs of PHP versions can help you make informed decisions about how to proceed. Now let's talk about some common pitfalls to watch out for when restoring your PHP configuration. One mistake people often make is trying to modify their PHP settings directly through their web host control panel. While this might seem like a convenient solution, it can lead to unintended consequences and make debugging even harder. Instead, focus on making targeted changes to specific PHP directives that are causing the problem. To illustrate this point, let's consider an example. Suppose you've accidentally changed your PHP memory limit setting, causing your website to throw out of memory errors. To fix this, you wouldn't want to start tweaking other unrelated settings in your control panel. Rather, you'd focus on adjusting just the memory limit directive to a suitable value. Before we wrap up, let's summarize from today's video. Identify what specifically has gone wrong with your PHP setup. Compare your current PHP settings with a known good configuration. Consider the version of PHP you're running and potential compatibility issues. Avoid making broad changes through your web host control panel. Instead, target specific directives causing problems. That's it for today's video on restoring your website's PHP configuration. We hope this explanation has been helpful in providing a clear understanding of the steps involved. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to discuss further, please leave them in the comments below. If you found this video informative and engaging, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on web development and related topics. And as always, thanks for watching.